Hello guys, welcome back to a video. So today is a video of all the conversions I've done this year, as I didn't want to do it sort of on the model farm table, so didn't spoil anything, so we're here. I think, well, I mean, you would have, most of these you would have seen, obviously some of the videos I've deleted, some of the videos I haven't done a video on yet. Obviously this is being recorded after the whole collection video, but we'll see this before the collection video, if that makes sense, or after. So just so you guys know what's happening, this is being recorded in October. This is being uploaded on probably the 31st of December. 25th of December, Christmas Day, is going to be the whole collection, and then on the 1st of November it's going to be stop motion, which you would have already seen. So I'm telling you this, but you won't find out until obviously the 31st of December, which you would have already seen the videos anyway. So a couple of these you have potentially seen earlier in the year. Also, I've done a couple of collection videos, but I've deleted them. So from now on I'm kind of going to do one a year, I think. So starting off, we've got a McConnell hedge cutter, which is made out of your normal Britons. You can see the colour difference. It's like a lighter yellow, and it's obviously like quite a bright yellow. Perfect 32 for the stickers. It really wasn't hard. You just paint bits a bit more yellow, get rid of the Britons logo, and you just add the stickers on. So you've got one there, one there, one there, and then 3 on the back as well. Saved me paying like 200 quid from Perfect 32. So that's a nice hedge cutter there. Then next we've got the Nugent double bay lifter, which I believe you would have seen at the start of the year. And I may as well bring out the Fleming double bay lifter, which you've seen many times on the model farm, which I also believe was shown at the start of the year. Both of these were the first 2 I did of the year, I believe. And then I think the McConnell was after that. So it went these 2, the McConnell, and then I'm going to try and do everything in order of what I did it in, if I can remember. But yeah, so basically these come in a very light blue and a very light red. They're 3D printed, so I've painted them the actual colours, and I've added the stickers on. I just printed it off, really. They're not really stickers. At the back, you can see they can either go on the front or the back, and they're not going to go on the front. So I super glued the little thingy here. You can see it sort of slots in, so it didn't go missing, and it's not going to be in the front on another farm. So that's super glued in. I think I had to buy one with that, but this one came with it, which is a bit stupid if it didn't come with it. So super glued it in, painted it in, there you go. So very nice bay lifters, and I didn't have to pay 25 quid from Perfect 32 or Model Farmer. So yeah, they're just 3D printed off eBay if anyone wants them, and obviously, like I said, I've painted them. So moving them, and then moving on, I believe this is the next one. So here we have the Britain's Vintage link box, which I've obviously painted Fleming blue. It was a bit of a lighter blue, and the paint sort of locked the little clip in there. If it focuses, you can see there's a little clip. And basically, if it focuses, there you go. This little thing here holds that in, so the linkage stays in place. Obviously, once the paint is dried, it doesn't move, but I'm not fussed about it. So I've just whacked on some Fleming, I guess, stickers or decals on the side, and made myself a Fleming link box. And obviously it fits the Britons. And this does come out. I haven't tried to take it out because obviously it gets rid of the paint, but yeah, not a bad little link box. And yeah, obviously you have to get one from Perfect 32 and all that. Now, I'm not sure what's next. I believe it's this. Then again, I'm not too sure. So, Hue mower, as you can see, it's been on a couple of tractors, so it's still quite red near the sort of linkage bit. But it's a McHale. So literally painted it green and white. I think it took me a day. Literally, it arrived, and then within the same day I finished it. So as you can see, there's a bit of red, but you guys won't really see it that much. But it's kind of easy. You just paint a lot of it green, paint the entire thing white first, and then put a Mikhail thing there, and that's done. As you can see, she's been on a couple of linkages, so the paint isn't staying on, so you can see a bit of the red. But you get the gist. You sort of see what it's supposed to look like. Right, I'm trying to figure out what's next. I believe it's this. Now, this is quite a big one. So we have the Heron trailer. So I didn't want to get like I believe it's a Martin Thompson one or something like that. So made it out of a Kane Classic. Now, some people would say I've devalued it, which I think I have. But hey, I can make a Heron out of it. The red's a bit too dark, it's not very light. But yeah, it turned out quite well. I had to wait a while for the stickers, and obviously as you can see, the stickers aren't really staying on. It's not a lot of perfect painter either, but the wheels do move, so that's a bit of improvement from there. It's literally no blue. I did primer at first, and obviously I've not done much with the mudguards because they say Kane on them, so I just put on black. Does the job. I can still sell this for a bit of money, as I paid decent money for. Obviously it's rare, so I paid a decent money for it. I think I paid 50 quid for it, about 50 quid, and then £8 for the stickers. So 60 quid when I would have been paying about 200 quid for the trailer anyway. So yes, I probably would have devalued it, but I prefer to do it myself. Also, obviously I don't do many conversions, and I've only started doing them since like 2023, I think. So maybe 2024. So here's an example of it. Obviously, like I said, I'm not a professional, as you can clearly see the yellow is horrendous there. Yeah, it turned out alright. The stickers obviously don't match because I should have just got the Harry stickers instead of the red background, but that one looks better. I forgot there was one on the front, so these lot were put on way before. I believe it's a H2, I think, or H1, something like that. Heron. But yeah, it looks alright, I think. Obviously it won't look perfect, I'm not professional, but I think what's next. This, I believe, is next. John Deere 3650. She wasn't a 3650, she was a 3040, I think. So I've just put 3650 stickers around it, and spray pipes, but that's all I want to do to her. Yeah, paid. I don't know how much I paid for this, but I mean, you can barely tell. Obviously, the stickers don't really fit, as you can see it's sort of folded onto the door there, but so did the original Britain stickers, so didn't make a difference. But it still looks like a 3650. You can tell that it wasn't a 3650 from the start, because they all basically look the same, just different stickers. So that's that, after I've been after one for a while. I believe this one's next. This one actually might have been before the 3650. We have Mikhail Rake. Now, I've been wanting to do this one for, well, the whole of this year, and I just totally forgot to do it. And I didn't do it till like after summer. So it's obviously Yuseku Fella Rake. Literally, Mikhail there, sticker there, and sticker there. That's literally what it's based off of. And then obviously one on the back. Shout out to Mikhail YouTube channel and a couple other Mikhail Rake videos on YouTube is how I somewhat got the stickers for it. I'm not sure if that's the original one I found on Google, but it works. So you don't really see many of them. Obviously, a lot of Farmer 610 did one. Obviously he didn't like his, and his was sort of white, whereas they're sort of, well, they're just primed. So I literally had to paint the rest green. It's quite simple. I think I even finished this in a day. Also, I don't mean like a full 24 hours, I mean like a couple hours. Yeah. These do spin, you just have to push it really hard. I don't want to break it, but this one spins quite easily. And obviously, it's not needing to spin when it's sort of stationary on the model farm. So, yeah. And obviously, you don't get them off the shelf, and it's just nice to see a rake. And then finally, as far as I know, this is all of them, and this is the last one. It's not really a conversion, it's just something I did. So, spray painted the box. Finally got a box for it. And spray painted the bed. Did it a bit better. I had basically bought these two together, and I already had a flatbed lorry, which is now sold, which I spray painted the sort of body here, ready for, or the deck, I guess you could say, or the flatbed, ready for the box to go on. This one was a bit more intact. It had the cattle stickers on it, and it had transporter up there, which it doesn't have now. I was thinking of maybe putting like a Scania cab on the front and changing the rims, just so like it was on like an old Ford, and now they've changed it and sort of refurbished it and put it on a Scania or something. But I don't know if I will, because I don't know how hard that will be to do. And obviously to get the cab and change the wheels and what have you. But yeah, so it's not really a conversion, I just sort of painted it. Painted on the inside as well, on the door and all that. Just primer, literally just primer. And there's a bit of a stick out of the back there. It doesn't look the best on the underneath, but you guys don't see the underneath. And it just makes it look somewhat galvanised and a bit newer than the white. So I'm happy with it. And hey, if you don't like it, you don't have to worry about it, because it's not your model, it's mine. So yeah, so that's all of them as far as I know. As far as I can think of, at least. I don't think there's any others, and I'm not sure what the future holds for next year, whether there's going to be conversions or not. I don't know. Also, the other Heron that I have, which I believe is the H2, I added stickers to that recently, but it wasn't much of a conversion. I just added stickers onto it and painted it yellow, that yellow, as it wasn't quite that yellow before. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be any other conversions next year or in the future, as I've done quite a lot now. So yeah, now obviously this is going to be the last video, probably the last video and last somewhat model farm related video of the year. So I just want to say thank you for all the support on the channel. It means a lot, it really does. Whether it be the model farm, FS22, sorry, FS25, and obviously the TT videos, Motor and Prey, and a bit of real life farming, I guess, mainly tractors on the road. Thank you for the support, it really does mean a lot. We've grown quite a bit, we hit 2k. Right now I think we're on 2.17k, so by the end of the year I reckon we'll be on like 2.2k, which is crazy again. But yeah, so thank you guys for all the support. It really does mean a lot, and hopefully the videos in the coming years will get a bit better. Obviously, probably as of the end of next year, there will be mainly model farm videos. It's going to be hopefully mainly a model farm channel, kind of like Model Farmer 6710. And then I might even do sort of how I built the model farm kind of thing. But obviously we'll see what the next couple of years hold, or have in store, I guess. Especially next year, with obviously the collection growing and I'm having to move the model farm into a different room. So that's going to be a bit of a delay. So hopefully we'll be able to get 50 videos out next year, like we've done this year. But yeah, so hope to the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.